Hey there, welcome back to another episode of My Watch Therapy. You know, Seiko 5, I'm just like, sometimes I can't, let me wipe that off. Sometimes I just can't keep up. I mean, I don't know how a company between Seiko, Grand Seiko here, and Seiko 5 can make so many watches that are just awesome. I think companies probably dream to produce a handful of the watches these guys produce on a near constant basis. Look at that dial. Let's connect. Take a moment. I'll shut my mouth for a moment and check this out. Swatches for sale at TikTok Time Shop. Suggested retail there on the SRPL59. It is a part of the SKXS line. And as far as I know, that basically means the case. The case is kind of through that, the SNXS XS line. So a lot of watches using this same case. They're just monkeying around with the dial, and I think in this case, I love it. I mean, that's just awesome. I think it really pops. I reviewed recently the SRPL57. Take a look at that. And I had trouble in the same light as this, trying to get it to show that greenish dial it has. On this, I can't not show you the dial. I can't hide the dial. It looks great, and the light is the same. In the same studio. So, yeah, it's got a display case back there. 24 jewels. It's got a nice straight up Seiko bracelet there. And again, this watch is for sale at TikTok Shop. It's a second generation owned watch store. They do cuckoo clocks, grandfather clocks. They repair them, which is becoming a dying art. So they're very busy with that all the time. But they also have a great selection of watches like this and pocket watches. That's for Philip at the shop. He's passionate, and I've reviewed a few thanks to him. And can't forget your roots, right? That's where we used to be before we strapped them on our wrist. So this watch has got a 41-hour power reserve. Beats away at 21,600, nice and slow. Tick, 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 tick. I mean, bam. It's got a 44 millimeter, a little more substantial end to end, lug to lug. The dial, though, is 37.4 across. And, you know, I don't think there's a lower limit to the size of your wrist. But for my taste, anything above like a 7-inch wrist, I just think it looks like you're wearing a children's watch, right? It's just too small. But that's me. You know, 30 years ago, all men wore these smaller watches. I don't think they even thought about their wrist size. But that, for me, I think is just, you know, it's 37.4. Just under. I think anything under like 38, you know, 38 and a half, it just gets too small. But, yeah, tell me what you think. It's sporty, right? Seiko 5 Sport, so it's got Lume bright all over the hands and the dial, and the hours. Super, super good. And, yeah. Should we check out the Lume? Should we check it out? I get a lot of viewers that say, yeah, you talk about the Lume, but then we never see it. So let's go take a look. I'm going to bring you into a much darker environment and see how it pops. Well, here we are. It's true. Lume Bright is the best. It is nuclear. I held it up to a strong light source and I counted for 5 seconds. 5 seconds. And I bet this sucker will glow all night, and it will glow for the next 20 years just as bright. I'm not sure what they make that out of. I probably don't want to know. But there it is. On a Seiko 5. Beautiful. We're going to end it right here. We're going to end in the dark. I hope you've enjoyed. This has been My Watch Therapy. Getting ever closer to 2,000 subscribers. I hope I've earned your subscription. Help me get there, please. Thank you for spending a little of your most precious commodity just now watching my video, which is time. Take care.